On one hand, when you look at it, right, I get why they did it, because from a casual trolling standpoint, the casual player has a very hard time dealing with the actual movement of the medallions and the shockwave. So that makes a lot of sense.
So as a casual Fortnite player here that's on controller, no, I did not have a problem with people that were good with the medallions because I would go get medallions myself, right? As a casual player, watch YouTube, I watch TikTok, I play the game enough to understand how good the medallions are. So I went to go get those medallions. When are casual players going to take some accountability? If you're not going to try to get better at the game, then stop complaining, right? Because the medallions are or was a core part of the game. You also had a shockwave grenade launcher. You also had the shockwave grenades. You also had the fizz. You also have the bounce pad. There was so much movement in the season before all the nerfs and removal of the medallions. Why are we making big changes to a season that literally the season revolves around the medallions because of the POIs? Because casuals somehow can't do it, or they can't kill a player that can do that. That's called a skill gap. It's a skill gap. That's the point. If you're a casual player, accept it. You're not going to be good. You're not going to kill other players. So when I say nerfing shit and getting rid of shit benefits better players, then believe me, because this is what's happening. You have a bunch of casual players complaining about people, their one match of the day where they lose to a guy that double jumped one time. He wasn't a sweat. He just got the medallion and double jumped and killed you. With the medallion, you should kill more people. That's the point of getting it. What are y'all talking about?
Something that gets me, I feel like that's kind of funny, is how some people are sitting here complaining about a part of the game, and then they're like, oh, I'm so casual playing the game, or I'm such a casual player. I don't really consider you to be casual if you're that passionate about a game. Because a casual player is somebody that just probably hops on and don't give a fuck. They just play the fucking game for whatever the fuck it is. That's just how I've always looked at it. I'm a casual player, this and that. So that means you probably play on the weekends and not give a fuck about anything. And you could say, oh, well, a casual player can this and that. It's more like you're not... I wish there was a new word for casual instead of casual. Because I've seen so many people say, oh, I'm a casual player. But there's all this stuff all the time about how they're talking about how I look up YouTube videos and then they make content on the game itself and so much more with this game. And I'm like, why are we sitting here making all this content and stuff if you're such a casual player? Yes, they may bitch and complain a little bit, but at the same time, they're not out here really making content on the game. If you're such a casual player, what I think of a casual player when I hear the term casual player, I think of somebody that they get off work, they just hop on the game for maybe an hour or two, or however long that they get the chance, and then they don't really give a fuck. They play to play. For someone, I feel like there needs to be a new word for someone. You're not a sweat, but you're not a competitive player if you don't know what a sweat is. But at the same time, you're not someone that is just maybe once or twice a week hops on the game. You're someone that is passionate about the game. You're a passionate casual, I guess you could say. But I still want to take the word casual out of it, because when I think of casual, I think that's just me though. I could be just thinking of just how I casually just go across and I don't know. I casually walk by and put my hands up. I don't really think about it or anything. I just do it. Or I casually go into a store and grab me a drink and put no thought in behind it, and I just do it. I think of I casually walk up to the mailbox and not put no thought in behind it and just get my mail from the mailbox. Or I casually take the trash up, not thinking nothing of it. I don't sit there and try to be competitive with putting my trash out or getting the mail or that and the third. I actually just chill and do my own thing. I don't know, this term, I'm a casual player. If you are a casually player, I feel like I go and just hop on the game for an hour or so, and then it's not casual. I feel like at this point, if you are playing every day, playing every night, I wish I knew the word, but I don't feel like you can use the word casual in these scenarios to say that you are that way of playing the game. I don't know. You can call me an asshole, whatever the fuck, but that's just my thought process on it, at least. Yes, you're passionate, if anything, and there needs to be a new word for it, because passionate, you can be a casual passionate or casually passionate about a game, but at the same time, you are playing that more than the casual, in my opinion, because a casual just hops on. They probably won't even be able to finish their battle pass or anything if you're casually playing, because you're casually just hopping on, just playing for with your friends and this and that. It's more like you're someone that ain't as good at this point. This is just my opinion. If you're saying that you're a casual player versus a competitive player, and you're over here saying that, oh, I'm not somebody that's sweating my ass off, going hard all the time, and I lose a lot of my games, you're probably just not that good, in my opinion. I'm not saying that I'm not that good. I already know I'm not that good. But you're going to sit here and say that, oh, I'm casually playing, but then you're going to be so motivated to and pissed off at the game, but for taking out an item or adding an item. I don't know. I just wish I could sit here and think of a better word than casual player. It's just, all these people are throwing it around. No, I'm just saying, people are just throwing it around. It's nothing. And these people are over here making content on the game, sitting here, just like this one guy I'm watching over here on TikTok, and I'm like, damn, I'm not hating on the man, but throwing the word around, you're a casual player. A casual player won't understand a lot of this stuff that is going on. If you're genuinely a casual player, someone that isn't playing the game that much. For example, on Fortnite, they took out the medallion, or a feature in the game that was very hard for brand new players. I think of a casual player that is technically still like a new player that doesn't have everything understood about the game. They're still trying to figure out the game, or even if they do understand the game, they don't get on and force themselves to play fucking and beat the battle pass and all this and that. Hell, me personally, I haven't finished the battle pass in a long ass time. I don't play the fucking game for upon hours I used to. I do play it on occasion on days that I'm off work, or I might play it for a couple more hours than I normally would, but I don't know. I haven't found a game that I wanted to sink more time in than probably one or two games I have that I sink a lot of time in. And I wouldn't genuinely say I'm a casual player, but at the same time, I wouldn't say that I'm a pro at the game either. Because I feel like when you say I'm a casual at something, I feel like, I don't know. Or if it ain't that, if you are a casual player, I guess you can say, but they need to find a new word to describe the people that are just that they are describing as a casual player. Because if you're saying that a casual player is that of a person that doesn't understand the game, but then you're saying that, oh, I am a casual player and I'm that good. Okay, but why's the game? Oh, I don't know. They just need to make a new word. And I'm not saying, oh, casual is a noob level. No, I would say, I said, a casual is somebody that hops on the game and they probably understand the game mechanics and all this and that, but at the same time, they don't go ham on the game. They don't. That's why a lot of people, casual players, don't like skill-based matchmaking and stuff like that as well. Because if they do good for all of a sudden, they realize, oh shit, I'm going to be in these hard-ass lobbies for the next 10 to 15 weeks. And then, or hell, I don't know, a lot of people are on Fortnite and shit, they're talking about how they're tired of bots being in their game. Hell, even Call of Duty's adding bots in their game and shit. And Marvel Rivals and all these games just in general. And they're like, oh, it's for the casual players. But the casual players, are we actually saying that these are for the casual players? And I hear a lot of casual players talking, fussing and bitching about, oh, there's bots in my game. But these are for the people that are really just hopping on the game and just want to play and feel like they're having fun for a couple hours or for an hour or two, and not trying to take the game so damn serious. Because I'm not even trying to be funny. I go over to my old lady's dad's house and shit, and I watch them play the game. They seem like they're having some of the most fucking fun on the game ever on Fortnite or Call of Duty Warzone, or even if it is bots or something in the game. And me over here, I'm watching them and I'm like, damn, that's a bot that they're going against. But when they fucking get the kill, they're like, oh my god, hell, and they screaming like fucking crazy. They're so excited that they got the kill and shit. And it just, you're over here saying that, I don't know, you're over here telling me that there's people that don't like bots, but at the same time, if you don't like bots and you really want no bots, and then there is modes that don't have bots, but at the same time, I feel like the more casual people don't really give a fuck what the fuck the game is. You're nonchalant. You don't give a fuck if you're more of a casual player. You just play the game because you like the fucking game. I don't know. That's just my rant.